Hey, what's going on, everybody? Your boy DJ Steady Manos. And I was looking at my videos, and I could probably mention every gig, the good, the bad, and the ugly about each video. And I think I'm gonna start doing that because, like I said on my last video, it's all about experience, get experience. Even though it's a negative, but you still get experience and you learn from it. Um, let's talk about um, we could talk about all kind of gigs that I did. We could talk about the bull ride gig. They had a bull ride. Um, I could talk about this last one, what I did with this last gig. I don't know if you guys saw this video. It's not a gig log, but
That's it for your boy. That's
it's
it.
not a gig log, but I could talk about that, the good, the bad, and the ugly about that one. It was a 40th birthday party. It was a 40th birthday party. The good was everybody danced. They were ready to party. That was a good thing. Um, Another good thing about it was they had like the patio outdoors. It looked like a golf resort. I think it was a golf resort, and they had like a patio out there, and people were outside chilling, conversating, and they also had like I think some games that they could play. Like if they wanted to go outside and take a smoke, they could just go outside. They could chat, and the guy asked me if I could put a speaker outside. So I only have one RCFs inside, and they had the door open, and I put a speaker out there, and it worked out fine. That was good. He was happy that I did that. If I would have known in advance, I would have took one alto with me, because that one that I had inside was working, overworking. The one outside, I had to turn it down a little because he said he don't want it too loud. He just wanted so at least people could hear the music. So I turned it down a little. And that's another good thing about it. The speakers that they have a knob in the back that you could turn them down, turn them up. But like I said, if I would have known he wanted something like that, I would have brought another speaker. And it depends on the client. If they're nice enough, I won't even charge them. But if they're like, like I would have charged him. And he was a nice dude. He was really nice. When I got there, he met me in the lobby. He walked me to the room. He told me, he was really nice. A lot of people don't do that, and he was cool about it. He tipped me. He also tipped me that night. Um, he loved the music. He loved the lights. He said a lot of people love the lights. Now the bad, not everybody liked the lights. There were a couple complaints about the lights were being too bright, and there was nothing I could do. The what I did was I adjust the lights to the ceiling, so I was lighting up the ceiling. So if you look at the picture, you can see the lights on the ceiling, lighting up the ceiling. When I had my DJ stuff, I had the lights on the ceiling, so it wasn't really flashing directly on people's faces. I had it, but people still have sensitive eyes. They still complain saying it was directly in their eyes, and I said no, it wasn't. I had one light directly on the dance floor, one light on directly. That's the way I do it. I put lights on the dance floor and I put lights on the ceiling, and because people, that's what they complain about stuff like that. That's what I did this disco gig. I put them in the ceiling and I put some on the dance floor, and that's how you get that wash, the full wash effect. Um, you know, um, so that was the bad thing. They were complaining about that. Another bad thing that I didn't like. You know what I'm gonna start calling it? I'm gonna start calling it the good, the bad, and the funny. If there's some funny things happen, if it's funny, I'm gonna mention it. But basically, the ugly and the bad is almost the same thing. The good, the bad, and the ugly. So here's another ugly thing. Another bad part about it. There are like four individuals, four, maybe five individuals. They act like they ran. They act like it was their party. I don't mind taking requests, but when they snap their fingers at you, you know, like some dude come up to me, he goes, "Hey, can you play the song right here?" And I say, "Yeah, I'll play it." He goes, all right, come on, man, right now, man, just spin it in, spin it in, spin it." It's like he wanted me to spin it in. Go ahead, spin it, do it right now. And I was like, "No, it's coming after the next song." And he just walked away like all like mad, waiting for it. Another person did the same thing. There were like five individuals who were doing the same thing, just snapping their finger. Right now, right now. Look at me with this ugly face. Right now, put it right now. Take this one, cut it off. And I just, how you do that, cut off. They put their hand to their neck, cut it off, cut it off. And I was looking at them like, if you know what? if you ask me nicely, I'll do it. I said, but no, it's gonna come after the next song. And sometimes I even gets me mad, and I tell them I'll put it after the fourth song. I got 4 requests ahead of that. I lied to them, but I put it on just to even make them more mad. Like, don't ask me like that. So, you're lucky I played it. I am gonna play it, but now it's gonna be 5 songs. I tell them like that. I straight up and tell them, oh yeah, I played it after the 5th song. If they want me to play it right now, you know what you got to do? I never asked for tips. But since you're being rude, you want it right now, you better drop something. Give you know, it's like they're so rude, man. They're like, that was the ugly part. That they were so rude. Like, dude, come on, man. You know? So, I don't know. But another thing, too, that was, I think it was pretty good that they like to party. Well, when the guy told me, hold on, let me see. Trying to remember the time now. It's been a while since I did this gig. I'm not sure if it was from 7 to 11. I think it was only 4 hours. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think either that or it was 6 to 10. But I believe it was 7 to 11. No. Let's do 6 to 10. Because then he said he wanted me to go another hour. Yeah, 7 to 11. Then he wanted me to go another hour. So I went to 12. And he goes, can you keep going? And I didn't know if they're going to kick me out. You know, because last gig, they just threw me out of the hall. This time, they was going to kick me out. And so I told him, sure. And then at midnight, he said, can you keep going? And I said, sure. And I think they stopped it at 12:30. I believe they stopped at 12. And the guy just said, hey, we're going to continue the party at my house. And they just, me like a jokester. I'll be there. The DJ will be there. Give me the address. And they actually was like, for real? I was like, nah, I'm going home. But, yeah. So that's it was a good gig. But besides that, those 5 individuals, the one that they thought it was their gig, the one snapping their finger, doing the cut it off, take it out, put the next. I was like, no. And now, when the birthday girl asked me to play a song, right there, boom, I changed it right there on the spot. It's coming up next. Or I'll fade off the next song, put it on, or whatever. Yeah, when she did that. But yeah, the other ones, nope. So that was that gig. It was a good gig overall, but I just didn't like a few things about it. The bull ride, the good, the bad, the ugly about the bull ride gig. It was a fun gig. They weren't dancing. They did had a bull ride. Here's a bull ride gig. Now it was a competition between me and the bull ride. It's like you can't have. You're gonna have dancing. If you wouldn't have that bull ride, people would dance. But since you had the bull ride, people wanted to jump in the bull after you start getting tipsy. So let's talk about the good. The good, it was when I noticed that the bull ride was there. I know that I can't compete with it. I was like, this is gonna be a kickback gig anyways. Now I seen it. People are not gonna dance. I already experienced that before. When you have games, when you have other things happening, some people don't like to dance. Some people do. So I went with the flow, with the bull ride. I grabbed the microphone. I told them, you guys want to hear a song? Hit me up, and I'll put it on when you jump on the bull. And people were actually doing that. Hey, play this song for me, man. I'm about to get on the bull next. I was like, all right, got you. So that's the way I did that one. I couldn't compete with the bull, and they weren't dancing. So I said, you know what? Let's just go with the flow. I went with the flow. Everybody liked it. They weren't like, I was playing some corridos when they were jumping on the bull. They was asking for corridos. So people were liking that. There was a little dancing. I see a little shaking here, but nobody on the dance floor. Nobody. So I kind of moved my lights. I aimed my lights to the bull ride because it was pretty dark at first when I started. See how dark it was? So then later on, I said, you know what? Let me put my lights, adjust my lights, and move it over there. So if you can see the house, you can see the air is pretty dark. So now I made my attention at the bull. I said, all right, I'm going to give you guys some light over there. It's too dark. Nobody's dancing over here, so it's all good. So I did that one. What else we got going on? I'm going to start doing this. I'm going to start breaking down the good, the bad, and the ugly. The Sweet 16, the good, again, people dance, but it took them to dance. It took them a while to get out there. Let me see what else was good. I like that the way I did the lighting. The lighting was pretty sweet. They gave me the theme. I made them red the way they wanted it. The mom was like, "Woo!" It was nice. She said, "Are these up lighting?" I said, "Yes, there are." And they liked it. The bad took me a while to get them up there dancing. I didn't know this, but the whole group, all the boys, some of the girls, they're in a wrestling team at high school. They're all for the same. They're even the birthday girl and the birthday boy because it was the twins. They're in the wrestling, and I did not know that. Um, it took them a while to dance, but I had to figure things out. I had to go some. I had to get them to break the ice. Somebody made a comment saying that it was awkward seeing that because it was a fat, chubby kid, and I kind of saw that some kids were kind of, felt kind of out of place. And here's the thing: what to do when people are feeling out of place. I actually grabbed the microphone again. Hit me up. I'll play your request. And when you start playing people requests, they start getting out of their shyness. You know, um, at first they were all kind of shy. I seen some of them kind of rough playing. They're wrestling. They're just grabbing each other, wrestling. Now, I heard some howling. Here go my dogs. They heard the howling. So anyways, they start wrestling, and then it was kind of interesting. So for what I did to break them, get into the gig, even the birthday girl and the birthday boy, they were kind of like little. At first, they were kind of shy. The boy wasn't. The girl was a little. But then after what I started doing, I said, you know what? This is gonna be a team participation event. I'm gonna have everybody participate. So to believe it or not, to break the ice, I did musical chairs. They're all dressed up. I did the girls first. They're all dressed up in high heels. They had, looking sharp. So I told them, I said, we're going to do the girls and they're looking all, elegant with their high heels. I don't want the guys drop kicking them because they're all wrestlers. And when they heard me acting silly, because I'm a jokester, when they heard me saying drop kick and, they were laughing. And the girls went first, and I was trying to cheat, make sure that the birthday girl won, but she ended up losing because the high heels, like, making them, lose their balance and all that. But I was trying to cheat for the boys. The guy won. I cheated for them too, because they're twins. So I went with the girls went first. The guys went next. The guys were a little rough. They're like, so I had to get crazy with the boys. I'm making them go backwards on one leg, so they're hopping backwards. For the girls, they couldn't do that because they had high heels. For the boys, I'm like, oh, you guys are boys. You guys are wrestlers. I don't want nobody drop kicking each other, So I said, all right, we're gonna go backwards, and I'll play the song, and then later on I said, all right, you guys are gonna be hopping on one foot. I had to break the ice. So and then after that, when they got all excited, they cleared the chairs. That's when I slapped on the Cupid Shuffle and all that stuff and the Macarena, and they said this. They got into it, but at first it took me a while, But yeah, that was an interesting gig. It was pretty cool. Now let's talk about. I think that's it. I'm gonna start doing that to all the gigs. I'm gonna talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly. And there's always gonna be some good things. There's gonna be some bad things, you know. Oh, let's go back to the other one, the Sweet 16. I had some the night before I was having some issues with my computer crashing. I did not use stems at all. I was scared. I was like, I'm not gonna use it, and I just mix regular. All right, take you outside. All right, let me take them out. I'll be back. All right, I don't know what I was talking about. Oh yeah, I was afraid of the stems. I was afraid of my computer crashing. So far, I did 2 gigs with no stems, and again, I didn't have any crash. So yeah, I'm gonna keep testing it. This weekend, I'm gonna have a gig, 30th birthday party, a surprise 30th birthday party. No playlist. and I'm just gonna have to just show up and see what happens. But there's always a good, the bad, and ugly in each gig, and I'm gonna start doing that. I could talk about the playlist, what I played. I'm gonna do this for this disco one. I'm gonna break it down and show the playlist. And basically, I just went with the flow. And there's nothing wrong with going with the flow. I like doing that. A lot of DJs think they're all that. I'm the DJ. I'm gonna take control. You need to take control. You gotta do this, and whatever. Me, I go with the flow. I know everybody have different tastes in music. You know what I mean? If you're playing one time, it's okay. I'm gonna put it like this. Let's say, instead of being the DJ, let's say I'm the chef. Let's say I'm the chef. And I have that mindset. I'm the chef. I'm the expert. I'm going to make something. You're going to eat it and you're going to like it. That's not the case. Because if I'm the chef, I like spicy foods. Not everybody going to like spicy foods. Let's say I make everything spicy. Everything. Every little thing that you grab is going to be spicy. Even the drink is spicy. Let's say that's the case, right? Because, we do stuff like that. Let's say people going to be like, oh, no. Did you try the food? No, man, I tried it. It was too spicy. He goes, yeah, I don't know. He goes, there's nothing else to eat? Nah, that's it. Oh, well, I guess I just have to starve. And that's the way I look at it. Now, there are going to be a few people that say, ooh, spicy. Ooh, I like spicy. But there are going to be some people that doesn't like it. So even though you're the DJ, you think you know it all, man, whatever. For me, I'm going to ask for requests. Hit me up. Let me know what you guys want to hear, and I'll play it for you. People love that. They love it. So yeah, this is your boy DJ City Manos. I'm going to start break it down every gig, the good, the bad, the ugly. I'm going to also do videos of showing what I played at the gig. So some people like that stuff. They want to know what kind of music I played. And I'm going to also upload videos with music. A lot of people always talk about their monetize. Oh, I don't want to get monetized. Or what, blah, 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 blah. Whatever. I'm here to help the DJs. You guys want to know what songs I played? I show you guys. I even play them so you guys can hear them. None of that. I don't care. Whatever. YouTube could block me. Matter of fact, they blocked me. Check that out. They blocked me. Hold on. Check this out. And I said, whatever. YouTube straight up and just say, you can't be playing that song here. I don't know if it's going to show. Let me see if I can find it. Right there. Let's Go Crazy. I played Prince, and they straight up and blocked it. I played that song because that song is a jam. And people, that's when I transitioned into, there was a disco gig. And I straight up and played Prince. And I straight up and told them before I played it, I said, I always act silly. I said, how's everybody doing? I think you guys ready to go crazy. And they see the Prince come on. And they're like, what the? I wasn't expecting this. And they see people start going crazy. So I played Prince and YouTube blocked me. So I'm going to be putting video. I don't care if YouTube blocked me, whatever. I'm going to do it. I'm not here to do it for money. Your boy ain't no YouTuber. I'm out. Peace.